Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So it was a bit of a delayed reaction, but obviously I posted signals on Telegram and Discord throughout the day. Ethereum followed our triangle count perfectly, so the idea that a possible top was in place here was correct, and it's now following through to the downside. We see a very nice sell-off right now. Again, very delayed reaction, but finally we see some volatility. And that's exactly what we wanted, right? We wanted to see a further sell-off in wave 5 of 3. Ultimately, this confirms our wave count here. We need to pay attention now to this trend line. Could be that we see a bit of a reaction and a small wave 4 rally. Let's see. I mean, this could already end this correction. Yeah, if we see a flush now, you often see those towards the end of those corrections. Let's see. I mean, we need that bit of capitulation. There's never a guarantee that we get the last wave 5 down. This is so far going into the right direction. I wanted to see sort of price hit the area around 1660. I mean, we're nearly there. In a volatile market like that, we can nearly say that target is nearly reached. Yeah. With that move down, it certainly has fulfilled the minimum expectations of wave 5 of 3. And as I said, important support is 1663 here. The golden ratio, the retracement level, of the wave 1 here to the downside, this correction. So 1660. If price breaks below that, 1534 will be relevant support. We take a look at the indicator. So looking at the indicator, we finally bring the RSI down, which is amazing now. So this is getting interesting. The RSI is nearly at 30. So this is really good. Yeah, so we nearly oversold on the daily. And that indicates and has in the history indicated that more substantial lows have been made here around these oversold readings on the daily, more so on the Bitcoin chart. Ethereum, however, relevant as well. And as I said weeks ago, if price is getting close to the 10th of March low on the RSI on the daily, but price, well, if the RSI gets to a similar value, but the price is way higher, that's bullish. So that's where we are now. Now, I'm not telling you it's turning around right now because there's no signal. And in fact, it's going lower as we wanted it. But I'm telling you that there's now a potential that the low is in around that 1660 area. But we need to see a signal as always. We now need to see how does price react to support. If we see an impulsive bounce, now we'll manage that and observe that very closely. Then I will, of course, make you aware first on Telegram and Discord if you're a channel member. And you book the signals, and then I'll, of course, make video as well, which, however, is always a little bit delayed, right? Because I have to upload and so on. So this is getting interesting now. And yeah, there's not much more to add, really. I think it's now all about, how deep does it go? 1660 is relevant support. We've got a bit of a descending wedge here. We've got our ending diagonal in an A, B, C structure, and the C wave is an ending diagonal. And there isn't much more to say. Okay, so what do we need to see as a first trend reversal signal? So first of all, the question is, we need to see how price reacts to support. So if the move up is going to be an ABC structure, if we see a correction to the upside, then we likely see an extension of this decline, and we'll see another move down in wave 5. However, if we see a fairly strong reaction, and the reaction should be strong with it should be strong at some point, with a nearly oversold daily RSI, then we should see a 5-wave move to the upside at some point. And if we see the 5 waves, then it is the first indication that the trend has shifted. If it then does an ABC to the downside, we have the second confirmation that a low has been made. And if it then breaks above the first 5 waves up, then we have all confirmations that we can get and then, the low may be in, right? But be aware that this first 5-wave move can be very, very strong. So, yep. And in this overall 1-2 setup, which we're looking at, the wave 2, this correction, by the way, let me just move that to the side a little bit. In this wave 2, ideally, price doesn't break below 1534 because that would be below the 78.6 retracement. And that would typically not be very healthy for price and would rather emphasize a deeper drop and would risk that we enter a new bear market low territory. But that's all well known. I've been talking about that for many weeks and months, that this is a relevant level. Now below that level, it's not all over, but certainly below 1218. If 1218 breaks, because that is the bullish fallback option. Yeah, there are two bullish scenarios. If 1218 breaks, then we're probably going to go below the, where were we? $880 level, right? So that's a bit of a warning level there. But first warning is already coming below 1530. Yeah, that's my update. But at the moment, no reason for concern. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Just very important to, in my opinion, wait for a reversal signal before getting aggressive here on the long side. Why do I sort of scale in a little bit, tiny positions until we have a signal? And then I get more aggressive if I see the first 5 up and 3 down. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the membership and also check out our Twitter, Instagram for additional updates. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.